Now, a lot of students ask me, Andrew, why should I choose AFM as one of my options papers? Well, I've got 5 reasons for you as to why you should choose AFM. Reason number 1, it's got great content, some really interesting subjects. So whether you want to be like Jordan from The Wolf of Wall Street, or whether you want to be a character from Suits, so if you want to be Rachel, Mike Ross, Harvey Specter, we've got all those types of topics coming up in AFM. So we've got investment appraisal, choosing the best possible investments for that company. We've got risk management, so trading futures and looking at ways to protect our investments and our receipts. And also we've got mergers and acquisitions. So we're doing deals, we're looking to acquire companies, value companies, maybe do some reconstructions to make those companies as valuable as possible. Reason number 2, there's loads of real world application. So we're always seeing stories in the business news that are relevant to AFM. So we'll see stories that help you learn and make it more interesting. Also, when you're learning new concepts, you can see them working in the real world. So when we learn about betas, for example, you can go and have a look. You can look into Netflix, you can look at Tesla, see what their betas are and apply it to your studies. So that makes it way more interesting and fun to learn. Reason number 3, it's got great pass rates. So in fact, AFM is nearly always up there as one of the top options papers in terms of the pass rates. In the last 10 sittings, AFM has been joint top with advanced tax in terms of the global pass rates. Now, of course, there are lots of other factors that come into your decision when choosing an option exam. What's most relevant to your work? What career are you looking to go into? Which do you find most interesting? In terms of pass rates, AFM is certainly up there. Reason number 4, AFM is a really nice mix of numbers and words. So there are lots of calculations. You don't have to be a maths genius though. You get a lot of formulae given and a lot of the time it's just about applying those formulae. But you also have to do some discussion parts as well. So it's a nice blend. If wordy bits aren't your strength and you think, actually I prefer calculations, AFM is a good choice because there are lots of calculations. But again, with a few words to describe them as well. Now here's an example from a recent exam question. So this one had evaluate financial acceptability. So that was doing a calculation for 7 marks. We had evaluate using Black-Scholes, which is a formula you get given in the software in AFM for 4 marks. And then we had discuss as well, this investment in furniture and equipment for 5 marks. So as you can see, we've got a nice blend of calculations for parts A, 1 and 2, and then part B has that discussion. So that's a really common style of AFM requirement. Reason number 5, it leads to great careers. So lots of my students I've taught AFM to in the past have gone on to do some really interesting roles and really well paid as well. This is the sexy side of finance. There's some really interesting jobs coming off the back of this. So you've got roles in mergers and acquisitions, for example. So something that we do as part of this course, we look at how you value companies and the types of things you need to consider with mergers and acquisitions. Also, it primes you really well for commercial roles as well. So there's a commercial head of finance role, for example, that's recently come up. So lots of really interesting careers. This stuff is very commercially focused. It's about helping companies. So really interesting side of this world. And there we go. 5 reasons why you should choose ACCA AFM as one of your option papers. If that sounds great, you want to learn AFM and you want to study with me, expert tutor Andrew Mower, please feel free to get in touch. You can contact me on WhatsApp. My number's on the screen there. Or you can find me on LinkedIn, Andrew Mower. Thanks for watching.